Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Buckeyes will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kent State's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast? The heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
He's back to throw on second down. He'll get rid of it. Complete downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Bounced off his feet. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. One of the offshoots of expansion, particularly in the Big Ten, was how viable could the ACC remain, and it just sort of ramps up the stakes when they meet on the field.
Yeah, I think all of this conference realignment, all the money talk, the loss of rivalries, but it's the haves and the have-nots. And let's be honest, the SEC and the Big Ten are the big two gorillas, right? Anytime you can make a statement and dent these two big powerhouse.
And that's a live ball. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way. Racing down the left side. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense doing work.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners. Takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch called for, but there is a flag on the play. We'll have to sort it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They move the tight end all over. The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. The Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
One of the areas they really focused on from this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will take the field for the first time. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back. And this defensive end can put him there often.
Motion from the offense. To the air on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Dances away from the D. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. On the run, it's Judkins. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. They're bringing heat. That's caught. It's Scott. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Golden Flashes want to move quickly. Dialing up a second down pass play. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll leave it with him. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll ride his man on the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And the Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. New set of downs after that completion. Here's the handoff. Running with power.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
This noise, this crowd, and you can feel the jolt of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Well, everybody loves 5-yard runs, Reese, but come on, let's get real. When you're chucking the ball down the field and you got great quarterback play and wide receivers out wide that are making plays, fans go nuts, and the Horseshoe is one of the loudest places in all of college football.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it near midfield. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, babe.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out quickly.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Just couldn't get away from the tackle. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Right down the boulevard, it's good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. From the gun, the ground game. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, how did he make that move? And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Golden Flashes are in the hurry-up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They want to throw it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
And the Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. After the incompletion, it's second down. Back to throw, it's Howard. Finds the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Makes the grab down the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll take it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Going up top on first down. He's got his man. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He wants to throw. Dances away from the heat. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. He's going to pass. Unleashes one. He makes a catch. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Feeling some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're just about ready to kick it away. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Fires into traffic, intercepted. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29.
Just such a nice job by him understanding his responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over the middle of the field. He's just very aware of tight ends and running backs around him. And as soon as he sees color, as soon as he sees an intended target, he's already running that way. He's able to jump the throw and pick it off.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, keep that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this third and short. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Running the option, it's Howard. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The give on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Firing to the end zone. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Indiana is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 25 over the Sharks. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. It seems like on every snap, he is right in the quarterback's grill. Second sack of the day. And maybe Joey Bosa and Chase Young and Vernon Golston better watch out. There could be a new single-season sack record at some point.
And when you mention those guys, when you watch the game, they always had their imprint on the game. They always dominated football games, and this guy's dominating the football game, single-handedly making that quarterback have to think, where is that guy? We better block him because he keeps hitting.
The Golden Flashes moving quickly to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense set on first down. Leaves it with the back. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Off play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed behind the line. It's Garcia. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. It's caught downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Golden Flashes are flying down the field.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quarterback adapting. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The Golden Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Picks his way ahead. Pick up of 3 and gets it to the 20-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Finds his tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll run it from the gun. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the golden flashes want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Garcia. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. The golden flashes getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pressure coming. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things, and with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
And the golden flashes will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. 1st down for this offense. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the 1st. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. What a day it's been on the ground for these 2 guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. 1st down to start the drive after the break. Running back searching for a hole. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Judkins. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Give to the back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. The Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. trying to slam in. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
31, Kent State, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They're trying to get to him. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The golden flashes in the hurry up.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping him.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
And they got him for the sack.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Right back to the well. At the 20, he's got space. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the punishment has been extended. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Looking to pass. It's Ulatowski. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. And the golden flashes line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Buckeyes have taken it inside the 20. They'll give it to the back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the move, it's Judkins. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score, so they might try to score again. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. 5 of them might have been in this game.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So they take good field.
That makes the
46 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.